Hi, I'm 32 years old, married for just 2 years, together with my husband for 7 years. 7 years of love, friendship, struggles, prayers, and dreams. I truly believe this man was my forever. I know when you marry, you don't just marry the person, you marry hope. You marry the future you've painted together in your head. And for me, that future was clear. Growing old with him in the house we built together. Last year, we decided to try for a baby. Everyone around us kept asking, church members, family, even strangers. So when is the baby coming? I smiled through it all. I wasn't desperate for children, but my husband always wanted them. Deeply, passionately, so I agreed we would try. After months of nothing happening, we went to a fertility clinic. Test here, blood work here, time off work, emotional exhaustion. Eventually, they tested his sperm twice. The result broke something in him. He was diagnosed with a severe sperm condition. Less than 2% were considered normal. The doctor explained options, procedures, possibilities. IVF was mentioned multiple times. I paused my own test, not because I didn't care, but because our marriage was starting to crack. Counseling appointments replaced baby plans. I wanted us to be okay first. From the beginning, I had always been honest. I did not want IVF. Not because I'm wicked, not because I don't love him, but because I know my body. I know my limits. I told him I could try naturally. I told him I would even do IUI. I told him I would endure pregnancy once, but I could not promise multiple painful, invasive procedures that would destroy me physically and emotionally. I told him as well something else, something I thought mattered. If things don't go well, we can adapt, we can foster, we can love children who need love. I thought love was the main thing. I was wrong. One evening, he sat me down, calm, too calm. He said he wants a woman who would go through IVF with him, a woman who would do anything to give him multiple biological children. He said if we stayed together, one of us would grow resentful and that would poison the marriage. I asked him a question that shook my own voice. If I was infertile, would you leave me? He said, that's not the same. You are not infertile. That was when my heart truly broke. I told him that if roles were reversed, if he needed a painful surgery to retrieve sperm and he was scared, I would stay. I would never abandon him over fear or biology. 2 days later, he asked for a divorce. Just like that. 7 years. Gone. Our house? We have to sell it. The house we prayed in, laughed in, planned children in. Now we are both moving back to our parents' homes, like strangers whose life never intertwined. I haven't eaten in days. I cry until my chest hurts. The kind of cry where your whole body shakes and you feel like something inside you has died. I told him I thought we would grow old together. He held my hand and said he still loves me, but love is not enough. He said something that will haunt me forever. If I don't have biological children, my life has no meaning. So where does that leave me? A woman who loved him, a woman who stood by him, a woman whose only crime was knowing her limits. I feel empty. I feel discarded. I feel like my worth was measured by what my womb could endure. Yes, maybe I was taught to sacrifice, to endure, to manage, but nobody tells you what to do when love demands your distraction. I don't hate him. That's the worst part. I still love him with everything in me. But today, I am grieving a marriage, a future, and a version of myself that believed love would be enough. If you are reading this and you've ever been blindsided by someone you trusted, please tell me, how do you survive this pain? Because right now, I feel like I'm barely breathing. Hi, dear listeners. Thank you for watching. Please, what do you think about this story? Kindly leave your comments or your advice in the comment section. Thank you very much.